Welcome to What's Up in Wisconsin. Today we're going to cover our state of emergency that's probably not for what you think it's for, the fact that I assumed we'd all be better at protest science by now, and Pence promoting AIDS. AIDS to breathing, ventilators. He's promoting the production of ventilators. Governor Evers declared a state of emergency due to elevated wildfire conditions in response to Juneau County's 234-acre fire last Saturday. The fire started despite the DNR having suspended all burning permits for the last 4 weeks. If you don't want to get burned, listen to the experts who make their living by providing recommendations for public safety. Protesters came out across the state last weekend to signal their anger about the stay-at-home extension. And despite having their permit denied and their Facebook event being removed, the Reopen Wisconsin rally is still happening today. And while Brian Weststraight implored people to leave their Confederate flags and AK-47s at home, we can all be relieved that the organizers did secure toilets. TBD on the TP. I have zero interest in standing that close to a bunch of strangers right now, but I also understand that people are scared. SBA money ran out immediately. Unemployment checks aren't showing up. And even when businesses do open, how many customers are going to be there? So I don't want to defend or make fun of these protesters. I do want to make fun of some signs. Like this one that quotes the biblical story where a stubborn leader didn't take plagues seriously. Or this math problem that confirms we've achieved herd immunity because every single person in Wisconsin has COVID-19. I have some design questions with this one. Why 2 pieces of paper? Why 1 landscape and 1 portrait? Is the inconsistent spacing a statement? Was Democratic Party too many letters? Is that a thumb on that sign? Or is he just happy to see me? And this one is just an enlarged appointment reminder from this guy's doctor. That's it. Governor Evers revealed his plan this week to reduce COVID-19 cases so that we can begin to reopen. He said that he was, quote, jazzed and hopeful about the plan, which is the same thing my mom said last night about the Packers' first-round draft choice.
God, I'm so jazzed.
The Badger Bounce Back Plan follows Trump's Reopening America guidelines, including restrictions being lifted in 3 phases. In order to enter phase 1, Wisconsin needs to see a decline of new COVID cases for 2 weeks straight, have testing available for everyone with symptoms, and leaves reopening decisions to the Department of Health Services. And it's that last part that got the GOP to throw down their lawsuit card. Again. But Republicans aren't suing to lift all restrictions per se. They are suing so that the DHS secretary can't make unilateral decisions without approval from a legislative committee, which is kind of like your mom hiring a professional to get the possum out of the attic, but then your dad vetoing that decision and saying, nah, I got this. Just give me an oven mitt and some tongs. GOP leaders complained that the constant stream of executive orders are eroding both the economy and their liberty, even as the state is clearly seeing a decline in COVID infections, which wasn't true when they said it, and certainly isn't true now since there were 225 new cases on Wednesday alone, many of those coming from Brown County, which as of yesterday had over 500 cases. In case Brown County doesn't ring a bell, that's where the Green Bay Packers play. If David Bakhtiari gets COVID-19 and doesn't re-sign in 2021 because of it, I swear to God. In COVID-adjacent news, Pence showed up in Madison this week to highlight the increased production of ventilators at a GE healthcare manufacturing facility. I don't really know what constitutes highlighting. Feels like a could have been an email kind of thing, but cheers. Finally, as of today, you can go golfing. Carts are prohibited and clubhouses are closed and you can't warm up on the driving range, but you can take a nice walk in mediocre weather and whack your frustrations out on a tiny ball. 4